Oh yeah, I got it.
We tried to figure out
when
we met.
introduce myself a little bit.
Yeah, we tried to figure out when we met and stuff, but like, say you are. What are you doing now? What do you do?
CB artist. I've been living here for 16 years in the Atlanta area. Part of the art scene. I'm a graphic designer, YouTuber, Instagram Reels king, a painter. I paint black art. I paint art that's inspiring to me. Just quit my job a year ago, and I'm doing this full time.
Okay, that's ballsy.
Which part?
Quitting your job and doing it full time. I know it takes some. Now you're gonna work 50 hours every day, all the time.
Yeah, and not knowing when a check is gonna come.
That's why I had a job. The stability is a nice little back rub that keeps you calm. The stability of it.
It's a fixed stability if you really think about it.
Yeah, but it's tangible.
It's still a fixed.
Yeah.
Because my job right after I left, they got bought out by another thing, and now they're starting to let go people. So what was in
you end up just being.
So I was just like, right, perfect timing. You know what I mean? But yeah, my background, like your wife, is in finance for 7 years. I've been working at the same job, and last year it was just a good financial time for me to go out on a limb and focus on my craft. Basically, I did a movie.
What do you mean?
I mean, what?
What do you mean? Did a movie?
Yeah, I did a movie. I did a mural for a movie. It was called Art Noir. It was a little bit. It was.
That's cool. But you got.
Yeah. Huh?
You got film. They did it up like while you're painting a mural. Is that what
yeah. I painted a mural. There was a character that was an artist.
Oh.
So I provided all his art and his mural.
I kept track of that on movies. When you see cool artists, you try to find who replaced the who really did, because some of it's good. And you're like, I guess I'd say I'm super happy for you because you took a risk to rely on your talents, which is it's fun because you got talents, but it's scary as fuck.
Hell
you know what I mean? Because like every 2 weeks is every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks.
I'm broke right now.
Yeah, well, that's how.
I'm in between payments.
Yeah, well, you're waiting for the money. It comes in chunks, and then none, and then chunks.
I got a lot of people they're kicking the tire.
So what happened? Because I see like you varnished something.
Okay.
What the fuck? You know it makes it more confusing.
Bro, who would know that when you varnish something, people be like, oh, this is the greatest thing I've seen in my life, right? Nah, like, okay, so...
Because I know you make videos all the time.
Yeah, listen, so things were going good for me after the movie.
Right.
And, and it was like, the ups, the downs, and so forth and so on. And then January of 2022 came around. It was kind of empty. And things started picking up for me very well. And then April came. And April came, it was not a damn thing. Right, coming. So then I was just like, yo, I need to focus my energy somewhere. Because also I do graphic design and I do corporate branding for the Joe Budden's podcast.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and I did Remy Ma and also DJ Premier. So after that money started to dry up and nothing was coming in, I wasn't doing corporate, branding anymore. I was like, I need to get back to painting. I wasn't painting in a long time.
Yeah.
So then what happened was I started researching. I started seeing like everybody who's an artist and non-artist. Like nobody was viewing my photos, my artwork, no matter how much I think. So I was like, I just did my homework on the algorithm and how it works. And they were like, Instagram is focusing right now on Reels because they paid so much money for it. They want to be like TikTok.
Yeah, I feel like you might have you hit like because they focused on Reels and then now they're pulling back. But I feel like you literally might have hit like a
right
at a point where they're like reels.
No, they're not pulling back on reels.
They're not. They're not.
They
can't take
I posted.
Yeah.
I posted a couple of pics. Ain't nobody see that jump.
So it is. Yeah. It's just.
It's reels. Reels is. They put so much money into it. They want it. They know the success of TikTok, and they want that same success with Instagram. So in April, I started painting and just doing my process, whatever. And I was looking at how other painters and creators do it.
Right.
And then I kind of reposted a painting that I did 2 years ago. 2 years ago, actually, back in 2020. And that had gotten maybe 100,000. No, it was way over 100,000 views. So I was like, wow, right? Yeah. So then the next one I posted, it went over 300,000 views, right? And then I posted another one. It went to 1.3 million views. Because then
now these just process videos?
Yeah.
Like painting?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I started to learn the algorithm. And it's basically, and then my last one that not all my reels are doing numbers like this.
Right.
But the one I posted like 2 weeks ago, 2.7 million views.
That's crazy.
Right. So this is, if you want to know how it works, this is how it works. So Instagram, when you post something, Instagram sends it out to your most engaged people first.
Right. Your lookers, you're always there for you.
Right. That's always commenting, liking, whatever. They send it to them first.
Right.
If they like it, then they send it to more.
So you got your first level of the video game is, if you will love, you need to like it.
Facts.
Right? Okay, then they let you loose on the next level, which is?
The next level will be a little bit more. Right? They want you to keep people on the platform as long as possible. So they're going to reward you by keeping people on the platform as possible. So the reel, you have the first 3 seconds to catch people's attention. Because people are doing this. Swipe, 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 swipe. Stop. Swipe, 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 swipe.
Yeah.
Stop. So
that's why you're there off.
Right.
There's that.
So that first 3 seconds is vital to your reel. You have to create it where you engage people, but that first 3 seconds, then you have to build a story out of it.
Right.
So the key is 8 seconds to 15 seconds. That has to be a reel, because also you have to make the reel loopable. So like if somebody's watching it, they don't even realize, I'm watching it 3, 4, 5 times.
And there's some that do that so well that you literally will go 4 times and be like, hold up.
Right.
Then you pay attention and go, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some that do that.
Right.
Woo.
Right.
Yeah.
So the algorithm picks that up. And it also picks up...
They pick up that seamless loop?
Right. They pick up that seamless loop. They pick up the comments, the shares, the saves. Right.
All that.
Right. And so that's how the algorithm basically works. But the also thing is you still have to make good content. It's that dopamine or rush that people get. Like, if they're having a tense day and they hear a nice music on a reel and they see you doing this varnish or painting, whatever it is,
magic-y to
them. They're like, oh wow, like I feel better, like just looking at this thing.
True, it is like you peel a nice paint line. You just gave me some serious medication. You know what I mean? Like
Facts. You just a close-up shot of like the paintbrush hitting the canvas.
Yeah.
And it creating something.
Yeah.
Maybe like there's this one guy, he does these realistic paintings, and he got his reels on point. But I think he sells like really expensive paintings. So he got like a team.
Like a little bit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? but every little clip, you're like, oh my gosh, like he has a wide shot, the close up shot, the pan shot.
You see
like
pencils,
bro, it is a
graphite breaking off, and
like
it's like those cooking videos.
Man,
where it's like
it's
almost dramatic.
Or you see those ones that they make the coffee, like you see the coffee splashing into in an invisible cup or whatever in slow motion. So like there's people who were just getting their thing, so after all that, I went this year I started with 8,000 followers, now to 50,000. 50. I'm at 54,000 right now.
Yeah, you can do something with that.
I don't know what to do with it.
Well, it's merch and things that you got 50,000 eyeballs at your whim. It would be a test.
You're right, and that's my level where I have to go. And my thing is it just happened so quickly.
Yeah.
It happened way.
Well, and the weird thing is you couldn't pick out any video from anybody that would go viral. You never know. But
I couldn't pick out.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you laid out 7 videos, probably no one could pick out the one that will go viral in a weird way, because it's a weird hitting of an algorithm with good content.
I don't believe that.
You don't think?
No,
because I think like 10 videos, you'd be like, that one's will be the one that hits.
I think if you construct it right, like if I took I'm an editor, like I'm a video editor.
I'm saying, what if they all were constructed? All content being equal, you still got to step up another level and understand.
You're right about
all
that.
Our content's equal.
You're right about that, because you do still have to know when to post, what music to go along with it. Yeah, you are. Well, there is human interaction too, because we drive.
But there is a level of there's like a AI level.
It is, but it's not going to be triggered without human.
100%.
If I had bought my followers,
right,
I would never do this. If I put down $100 to get 50,000 thing, I would never go viral, because a bot will not sit there, watch it,
right,
hit the like button, share it. Bots don't do that. They're just
getting all those meters happy, and then it's like now.
Exactly. And so, and the other thing is too is like real people are sharing it to real people. That's how it generates. So you still need it's like the Matrix. Like still as long as the humans were alive, the freaking robots were alive.
Right. The robots need us.
Yeah, the robots need us. And people will trash, like they're trashing like the algorithm. Oh, it's unfair. None of my make better content. Like I don't want to see a baby. I don't see your grandma. I'm sorry. I don't want to see your kids. I'm here to be entertained. Like not every content need to be shown to everybody.
What's weird is there's some of the best comedy on there. There's some of the funniest humans alive. But where I think it lacks is all the fucking art videos are like, I'm gonna take red, green, blue, and yellow and smear it across and make a tree. Like, I feel like there's a huge market for putting cool art videos out there, because everything is like, I'm gonna dip art or pour art. You know what I'm saying?
There is, but here's the pushback though. And I've talked to people that I've surpassed when it comes to I've talked to people that are better than me, but I have surpassed them in influence. And so what I've been talking to them is that you have to get out of your comfort zone. Us artists, we have a comfort zone where we just want to be status quo. We want to complain about everything. We don't want to engage in reels. We don't want to, deal. I just want to post a picture of my art and everybody should see it. It doesn't work like that.
Well, it is weird too, because like, especially here in Atlanta, I've always said like, I've heard more artists say that some other artists in Atlanta wrote them and said they're a piece of shit. And I've heard more of, there's never a supportive community. There's cliques and things, but there's never like it is. But it's not. It's all. I told him. I said, we'll make these videos, man. But there's one thing you gotta know about Atlanta is that it's always gonna. It might disappoint you a little on the looks and the likes and the this and the that's because.
But here's the thing, though. I was talking to. I'm gonna keep them unnamed, but you know these guys.
All right, let's do that.
2 weeks ago, no, a week ago, last week, met these dudes, prominent artists in Atlanta, and we were just talking about all the cliques and all the gatekeepers and all the other stuff, and I'm just like, fellas. 7 years ago, I decided, the hell with this junk. I remember being in art shows not making any money and realizing like, yo, why are we making any money? So I had to figure out myself because like your wife, I got a financial background. And my thing was like, if anything I do has to be, I'm going to profit from it in the end. So
it's
like
the only thing that can keep you literally buying fucking paint.
Right.
There's many levels of the cost of things, and it's like you're not betraying nothing. You know what I mean? You are being serious about your career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So getting back to the cliquish thing, right? Like I don't even concern myself with Atlanta because of the devices that we have in our hands. It makes us global.
Yes. Why is there this yearning care what Atlanta thinks? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's always there.
I don't give a hell about. I'm a transplant. I don't give a hell about Atlanta.
Right. You're from another planet, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm a freaking transplant, man. Like, look. Here's my thing. Do you want to be local or global? I want to be I want to be global. Damn it.
Yeah.
I got hit up twice. Hey, from somebody in France. Like, hey, we love your art. We want you to think. What's your email? And I'm like, France. And I look at the page, 100,000 followers. And I was like, okay, this is legit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, on art, and I'm like, why do I care about freaking some hillbillies that eat lemon pepper wings?
Yes.
No offense. No offense. But come on now, and go to strip clubs. We know that Atlanta is sports, strip clubs, and lemon pepper wings, and trap music. The hell do I care? Like, that's not my audience.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm trying to make money.
Yeah, I guess, I always thought the eyeballs would translate, that the music would translate.
I don't even listen to the music. That all sounds the same. And you make sure you keep this. Keep this. Don't even edit it out. Don't even cut it out, man. All the freaking music sounds the same. I'm old school. I'm an old fart, man. I'm an old fart. But at least with an old fart, when we made music, art, media, we made it with care. We made it so it could be freaking classic.
You better be playing Young Dro during this part. He could take 7 words and make the sweetest little, almost like it was like that in my brain. He could take 4 little words and say a metaphor. It was perfect.
I'll probably say Nas. I could listen to Illmatic like all day.
Then you can start. I see people going like they can predict having
You can see my views on the thing.
That's crazy.
Scroll up.
I saw it the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, and I got see, not all of them did. See, 61,000.
Yeah, like that's huge.
This one, yeah, 400,000.
Were you arguing with the dude? He was like, he said something like, "Why your shit don't look good before you?" Or he was arguing something.
Oh my god, man!
I saw you having to go.
I was like, yo, no matter if my junk, if I varnish something that looks trash, it's still gonna look trash. The varnish doesn't care. I know how to paint.
Because the dude.
This one was something.
It's romantic. I spend most of my day in my head.
It was the guy's words.
Almost everything.
Are you using another?
Oh hell
sound?
yeah!
Because you gotta do all that.
Yeah, this ain't me.
Myself. I'm an artist and a hopeless romantic.
Wait, that's not you? So you just
Yeah.
Showing.
Nah, bro. Single life is harder than what it is. I'm more of a relationship guy because, like, singleness is like you have to tell this script all the time.
Oh, you gotta run through the first part of your movie every time?
Every freaking time you got pitch. You got to pitch to this person
why,
who you are, and so forth and so on. And I'm like, it's like my content. I'd rather talk about relationships on my YouTube and stuff like that because it's like people don't need that. It's like, yeah, art is great, but relationships and talking about them is like, but yeah, and you don't want to be single during this time, bro.
Like I wouldn't be anywhere like without my wife. Period. Straight up.
I know.
I'd have a bald spot.
I can already tell you would be homeless.
Then I got a fucking smart human that I live with, and like offspring. I made my own army of Tindels out there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of quantity, but quality is like, you know. And so people think I'm like this player in Atlanta, but I'm a monk. Like, I try it for real. I'm a monk. It's like
I heard monks are all players. That's what I heard.
I question like vegan people. Like, it's hard for you to. How you gonna tell me you smell chicken, fried chicken, and not be like, damn, I want a piece of that? Like
they do though because they make fake chicken. I did get my whiskey though.
Oh man!
Yeah, I appreciate you coming by and just being like, whatever.
Man,
that's awesome.
This is a pleasure, man.
I feel like
love talking to you, man.
Mastermind back here. We were talking and like you said, get out of your comfort zone. You know me. When I said I'm gonna make a podcast, you're like, "Who the fuck are you even gonna talk?" You know what I mean? You were like, "How are you even gonna?" You said something. That. Yeah, you said something to me like something like you don't talk or something. You said something. You know how I make declarations.
Oh yeah, you know what it was? Because every freaking time I've been trying to get you on my junk.
You never asked me to get me on you.
I think I had.
Can I wear a hat and stuff and sunglasses?
Of course you could. I got a fedora if you want one.
I got a big ass head though.
How big is your head?
I'm extra large because of my girth. You like that? That was good. That's gonna be the funniest shit ever. CP, we're all gonna be in trouble. But I appreciate being here because I feel like this is exactly what I'd rather. I wanted we could make a Scorsese 3-minute film, or we could do this, which is replicable.
Or Oprah.
Oprah. This is Oprah. This is all we can pull off in Atlanta for Oprah. Santa fucking Claus.
You better you better put this on a reel too, bro. You know, I give y'all real information. I give you real information. You better put this on real. The best of the best. Coming soon. CP the Artist. This and that. This is why you need to watch it and subscribe. Yeah. But getting back to the one part we kind of graced up is the Atlanta art thing. Look, Atlanta art scene.
Listen, I want to get in trouble with the stuff I might say about Atlanta. I've been so dedicated that I feel like I've had. Let me start it. Wait, you wait. What are you gonna say? Okay, be nice. You are from New Jersey. Be nice.
Atlanta art scene.
And then I will go.
Dear Atlanta art scene.
Thank you.
I have for years did not need you to be successful. Number freaking one. Numero uno. Art groupies never mattered. The art shows that you thought that was art shows was actually parties with art as the backdrop didn't freaking matter. What mattered was that I believed in myself to venture out, to get my own clientele. Forget your art, we call it the gatekeepers. Forget all y'all because I never needed y'all. Nobody in the world respects y'all as freaking an art hub. Get over it. Atlanta is about strip clubs, sports, and lemon pepper wings. That's one thing I do love about Atlanta. I will say this is the freaking people. But when it comes to the art industry, the freaking establishment, I was always hated in Atlanta for speaking my mind. Just because if we're going to create, we have to create for commerce. We have to create for our well-being. And so I believe that 14 years ago, when us artists, were in our 40s right now, we were running ish. We were running the city. People went more to art shows than they
let me tell you why.
shows.
Let me tell you why I'm disappointed in everything now. Why I'm disappointed in Atlanta's art scene. When we were, not me, not you, but a massive amount of people, connected or not, were doing their own thing, pushing the fuck out of Atlanta. Outkast was big. There was this, we're not fucking hillbillies, there might be something down here. It was that era where like, look at that shit, you know? Fuck, this is what I do in interviews. I forget what the fuck I was saying right then. Fuck! What were you saying? Edit.
Well, okay, so let me maybe I'll jog your thing. So,
jog me.
My thing was like going in the art scene was like, where's the money at?
Okay, thank you. My problem was when we were all running it, it felt like it was a natural, organic fucking growth. My whole thing was, holy fuck, we're all from the South. This place is weird. This place is unique.
We weren't all from
like, yeah, the transplants trying to get in. Please let me in.
Transplant really gave it to y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We sparked y'all. You know what I mean?
Them bottom New Yorkers, whatever you call yourselves. Okay, but here's the deal. From my own view, I came down as a naive fucking Florida white boy, stupid happy guy. You know what I mean? And I sat down with my stupid, happy white friend from Florida that was like, whoa, Atlanta's crazy. And I was like, dude, there's nothing here. Like, I was like, I can paint. There's nothing here. Like, there's nothing. When you went to Faygold and all those galleries back in the day, it was New York, New York, New York. Everyone, holy fuck. There's a painting from New York in Atlanta. Tell your friends. You know what I'm saying, right? Right?
Okay.
So it was all that. I was like, there's nothing from here.
Right.
So I was like, holy fuck, this place is weird. And then I started to lean into like my grandma, the southern, like, whoa, this is a weird place.
Gotcha.
So I was like, holy fuck, we should all be proud of this weird place that we're surviving in.
Right.
You gotta have people buying art from artists.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
We might take folk art and make it a legit. You know, I didn't know what it was at the time. I was like, it could be folk art. We could be tapping into like, let's take folk art to like.
And that was the thing. It's like Basquiat, Keith Haring, Andy Warhol. They all came
were just a New York folk art.
Wait, but hip hop and that art scene grew together. That they end up becoming millionaires. Where was it for us artists where the torch was passed from hip hop to Atlanta and we have the best artists in, we got Wack, we got you, we got Michu, we got Fabian Williams, we got W, we got. I
still consider Hebrew a fucking Atlanta artist. I know he's Chicago, but I still consider him. I thought shows was Hebrew. Because we
got Gilbert Young.
Yeah.
And not even mention the women
Paul
here.
Jones, before he died, was down here. Like, he fucking ate chicken on the ground at that show.
Maya Bailey we got. Yeah. So it's like, how is it that we have all this influx? And Brandon Sandler. Greg Mike.
A fucking monk, dude. He's
oh, yeah, he is. Greg Mike. You know, myself. We have these great artists.
Like you said, where's the baton from the rap music? That's what I was feeling. I was like, look at the fucking momentum.
The problem was that many artists was focused on having art groupies and a little clout. Tell me about the today.
Today is this. It's what you hate. It's gatekeepers. It's every motherfucker that puts himself out there. So like, I'm putting myself out there. You called my shyness, that's what I liked. You called out my shyness, therefore you probably know that I go, oh no, I'm not gonna be shy, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like somehow you called out my shyness, but you knew that like, it was one of those call outs, you're like, he is gonna be the most unshy person now in the world. So that's what I like. But like, now it's like there's gatekeepers where I talk to someone, they go, oh yeah, I posted this, and some other Atlanta artist wrote me and said, you're a piece of shit, you're not a fucking real artist. And I hear another guy saying, I put myself out there.
I wish they would.
But
I wish they would.
I know you wish you would. You come down to this hot, humid paradise, this fucking glorious sundress sweatiness. I gotcha. And then you say, I fucking like fat mob members. And I fucking like cold weather. And I like New York shitting all the shit on me. Okay? You know, all this stuff. And then you come down here and you see the beautiful, beautiful babies. The beautiful art that we have here.
Yes.
And you fucking stayed. You fucking stayed. Since you're just a transplant, since you're just, let's say, an alien visiting this planet, give me a true reason. There's something here. There's a mojo. There's a something. What? Why?
Why did I stay in Atlanta? Because everything is global. We live in.
Are you saying because it's a good airport?
Shut the hell up.
Damn it.
The reason why is because this cell phone could make me reach anybody in the freaking world. I bought a house. I own my own house, right? It was cheap. It was affordable. The women here are beautiful. Now, I guess the real question is, why am I not a part of the Atlanta art scene? That's the real question. That I'm not. One, why? Because if you're part of the Atlanta art scene, you will go broke. This is not LA. This is not Chicago. This is not New York. This is not Miami. This is not the place where you want to come and be like, oh, I'm going to go in the Atlanta art scene. I'm going to make money.
You know what's funny?
It's not. I got people say, oh, how's the art scene in LA? I was like,
there is no art
scene. There's like, actually, we can't diss it that way. Right?
No.
There is an art scene, but it's like, because any metropolitan area has an art scene.
Sanctioned art scene almost.
You see, when you live in a metropolitan area like New York, whatever, art is part of your culture. It emphasizes being in a melting pot. We still are in the dirty South. So in the dirty South, you're from the South, you're conservative. Whether as much liberal y'all think y'all are, you're very conservative. I can already tell you right now, the governor is going to get a second term.
Oh yeah.
Period. Thank you.
He opened the stage up. He opened it up. The commerce.
Because I know the South, man. Y'all don't change. Y'all don't like change,
Did I just show
man.
my colors? Did I just be like,
y'all don't.
Hell yeah,
you
boy.
guys don't like change. So the thing is that it's hard to invoke art where art is always changing.
Hang on. Well, you might be on something there, though. Right. Okay.
Your boy is clapping for me. He knows the deal, bro.
No,
you had that beard
for
17 years. I
no one
know, man.
No, you're on something.
Yeah.
As an overriding culture, there's a culture of tradition, let's say, which means non-change.
Right. So
it's hard to make an art form that is based on daily non-static. Progression, but not progressive. Progression, meaning it never stops mutating itself.
Absolutely.
That's why I like this. Mm-hmm. It's hard to fucking do it here.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why I'm drawn to that.
But here's the thing: we got the hipsters. We got the hipsters that always want to show up to a show, but they poor, so they ain't gonna buy crap.
100%.
But maybe a freaking T-shirt.
I got a mailing list.
The thing is that the the people that come here, the people that really make up Atlanta is, people that maybe come from other states, but they have their boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever you're into.
Or went
to
to Georgia.
Or they come here with money, whatever, and they're raising children because this is the place where most likely you're gonna have a safe environment
it's economically
feasible.
Right.
It allows. But we need those grimy, like rich people that said, "Damn it, I made a lot in the stock market. I want something in the bit." We're not no freaking stock market. There's no freaking entrepreneurs. There's not like this just walking and going into the big apartment and be like, damn, my apartment sucks. I need something to freaking look at. All right, I'm gonna spend $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on some freaking art. We don't got that because we could go outside and look at this damn jungle called forest.
You might be right there too.
Yes.
But that's going deep into the human psyche. You're saying...
What do we do is psyche, bro. What do you think I told you about the algorithm? It's about freaking psyche.
I'll be honest.
Look, you don't think why I wore this hat is because... It's going to look good on film. I'm sexy. I know how it is to freaking... the thing. My group, my followers are 65% women. I know how to be sexy. It's manipulation.
I won the Sexy Santa Claus contest last year. Do you understand that?
I want to see who got second place.
You're on to something though, because second place, the fucker had abs. He had fucking abs. And you real live abs that you can stick quarters in. They're real. And I beat him. I beat him with my belly.
Okay, good.
I think you're serious. Honestly, what you said is literally maybe the breaking point for me because you went deep brain philosophical, whether you knew it or not. What you did is the fact that I can go see how insignificant I am at any point in time, that there's this fucking nature. Atlanta's in a fucking forest. Mm-hmm. The fact that I can go say this giant fucking oak tree and say, oh, I'm just a fucking little fucking turd on this big ass. If you're in a cage in New York, God help you, a painting might be your only way to fucking survive mentally, period. And when we did shows in New York, it was a culture. It was when the collector class comes in, you give them 20% off. And I said, what do they look like? Absolutely. How do I know they're the collector class? And all this stuff. They have a deep-rooted 200-year thing, but I never thought of it that way. I never thought that they are in prison compared to...
Yeah.
So
they got the best museums, the best art galleries for a reason.
Because
in that metropolitan. And here's the thing. Guess, and it's not because I claim New Jersey, but you know who's my second biggest market? New York. New York is my second biggest market to Atlanta.
That's good because they're
right. But here's
they're an art market that has actually evolved with a country. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
They literally been from the start.
But the thing is that me being a transplant.
I couldn't tell. You look like an AT alien. You look goddamn just like
throw something at him.
Every AT alien I've seen, man. I couldn't even tell.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
I'm glad you told me. Because I would have been like, fuck, dude, I'd have been outcast talking to you all day. I'm just kidding.
The thing is that, but the thing is that with the conservative mesh that's ingrained, but with what makes Atlanta grow is that we are a melting pot. We are a melting pot, no matter what they think, because everybody that came here, has been a transplant that invested in here to make it bigger. That's one thing I will love about the people in Atlanta. So my disdain is not for people of Atlanta. It's the people who try to, like what you're saying, the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? The
bureaucratic element.
Bureaucratic element. Right.
This is beautiful. A bureaucratic element to an art scene. Art scene should be
free.
The crazies, the rebels, the crazies.
Free.
A smart dude here and there makes it work. And
free.
Whatever mutates out of that, that's how New York does it.
And here's the thing. There's too many people in Atlanta that think you are lucky to be in my presence. And CP the artist says, the hell with you, because I am CP the freaking artist.
Yes.
God dang it. I am CP the freaking artist. You're John Tindel. Did you make sure you say, matter of fact, every time you walk, you tell them I'm John Tindel.
Nah.
That's who the hell you are, man.
Maybe.
Nah, bro.
I'll say I'm Blazing Reed's
If you don't say that, I'm slapping the white out.
Can I say
But nah, you tell them who the hell you are, bro. Because that's the thing. As long as we don't tell them who we are, they're gonna treat us they're gonna treat us. They're gonna treat us like they need that we need them.
I agree
and that's what I learned years ago when I walked away. I built my commerce off of CP the artist. I didn't rely on this person over here. I need to know this person because I don't care about the Atlanta establishment. I run my own freaking thing worldwide through this freaking platform, and I am CP the freaking artist. God dang it, man! Shoot! Cut the tape.